Welcome to the Digital Media Lab here at Hub350. Today I'm with my exciting guest that I'm so excited to see again. It is Sonya, Shorey, VP of Strategy, Marketing and Communications at Invest Ottawa. Now, this lady is such a dynamic individual here in our city, along with the organization that do so much for growth and expansion. But the first question I'd like to get into is the Area XO facility and of course program. Sonya, please share with me a little bit more about this program and where things are at and what's happening.
Thank you so much. It is so wonderful to be here with you at Hub350 on this incredible day and to see so many people re-energizing our entire city. So thank you for the opportunity. Area X.O is our R&D complex for next generation smart mobility, autonomy, and connectivity. If you join us at our public or private test facility, you will see really incredible innovations, many of which are led right here out of Ottawa, Canada's capital. We call ourselves Canada's Smart Mobility Capital. Connected and autonomous vehicles, low-speed automated shuttles, drones, really exciting technologies that are being developed, tested, validated, and implemented safely in our private test facility in the Greenbelt first. It's a mini smart city laden with $45 million worth of technology contributed by leading players and all three levels of government. We're very grateful to have the Government of Canada, the Province of Ontario, and of course the City of Ottawa playing a critical role together with major multinationals that have made significant investment that are powering Area X.O with us. They include many that are right here in the park. BlackBerry QNX, of course, which anchors our smart mobility cluster and 200 million cars worldwide. I mean, incredible, incredible company. Nokia and Ericsson. Of course, Ottawa is a major telecommunications hub with generations of deep expertise in this area. 5G, next generation networks. It's a little known fact, 90% of the telecommunications R&D led by industry in this country happens right here in Ottawa. And then you couple that with Microsoft, Accenture, the National Capital Commission, and it creates this really powerful R&D complex where innovators of every size, whether you're a startup with an idea, an innovator, a university researcher, a small, medium-sized company, or a multinational, if you have an objective in smart mobility, autonomy, and connectivity, we're here to help. And our really big area of expertise is V2X, vehicle to everything capability. Our shining light is that we want to help implement these technologies that are being developed here in Canada safely and help companies export them around the world. Now here in Canada North Tech Park, the largest tech park in all of Canada, we have our public test facility. And this is where we conduct tests safely on public city streets with approval from the Government of Ontario right outside BlackBerry QNX's door. And one of the most exciting projects that we've undertaken together with Transport Canada, the major regulator here in Canada, is the SAIT Smart Intersection. And that's happening literally, just a few hundred yards from where we're sitting today. We're working together with a host of SMEs from Ottawa and other parts of Ontario and Canada, together with Transport Canada, to experiment and test safely different technologies that will protect vulnerable road users at intersections. Intersections are one of the most common places for accidents and certainly devastating fatalities. We want to work together with all of these companies in Transport Canada to help minimize and ultimately eliminate those types of accidents. So whether you're walking a baby carriage or you're a cyclist or out strolling with your dog, when smart mobility comes into play and we've got connected and autonomous vehicles and low-speed automated shuttles operating autonomously on city streets, which is the vision in the future, that you know that you will be safe and protected because of the rigorous testing that has been conducted at Area X.O together with our community. So it's really exciting. We won a new rail project as well recently with Transport Canada. So how do we protect those at level railway crossings? That's another very common and high fatality area for accidents. So it's a critical objective for us to continually improve the safety of everything that's happening in those areas. And so working again with a whole collection of small to medium-sized companies, startups, multinationals, and our major regulator, we are working and just launching that project right now. So there's exciting things happening. Our companies, our cluster is world-class. We punch so far above our weight in this area.
I love it, and this is why we're having these conversations, is so that people are aware of what's happening right here in their backyard. These are amazing concepts and collaborations and just technology that, seems like we're this quiet little city, but we all know that that's just not the case, right? And it's so wonderful to hear this, right?
Nothing could be be further from the truth. So Ottawa made the top 100 cities in the world on
Yes.
a newly released report just yesterday.
Yes.
And it walks through the incredible tech companies, more than 1,800 technology companies, sectors, everything from smart mobility to telecom to next generation networks, life sciences, SaaS. We're about to have SaaS North, digital media, clean tech. It's this convergence of all these sectors and all of this deep disruptive technology expertise, whether it's hardware, software, smart mobility, connectivity and autonomy, SaaS. I mean, we've got leadership at so many great scaling companies in logistics and e-commerce and supply chain management. Anyone who thinks that Ottawa is simply a government town is completely misled, because we are taking technology as a global technology hub and marrying it up with the incredible public sector that is here. And AreaX.O does that in a very powerful way. We have the regulators that are 15 minutes from our private site.
Wow.
That means that they can interact with those innovators, SMEs, and companies at the very early stages of their R&D and in their testing and validation. That increases the potential for adoption and implementation safely, much faster, and with the support of the regulators, with that critical feedback. It's a tremendous competitive advantage that pushes them faster to market.
That's amazing. So if that's not enough to be proud of right there and all that is happening, I was like, well, maybe I should ask Sonya, what would she feel proud of over the last year? You know, as we look back at this year, I can't believe we're at the end of this year, but you know, the reality is this, so I'm not even gonna say last year, so we can give this some longevity, but just recently, what is a key project that you really feel proud of? You know, of so many, you do so many great projects. There's so many good things on the go, but what is something that really kind of means a lot to you?
Oh my goodness, Invest Ottawa has so many different initiatives and so many stakeholders we collaborate with. It's very hard to choose just one. I'm incredibly proud of our Pan-Ontario Scale-Up platform. So this is funded by FedDev Ontario, and we work here in the Ottawa and Eastern Ontario region with 10 different partners, including all of our post-secondaries, LSpark, and our collaborators at Queen's University and in Kingston, together with Mars and Communitech in Toronto and Waterloo. And we pull all of our resources together to accelerate the growth and scale up of anchor companies that are going to stay and grow here in Canada, create high value jobs, attract investment, grow and add value to our economy. And here in Ottawa, we have so many incredible scaling companies that we collaborate with. I'll highlight one, Ascent Compliance, amazing supply chain management company that has now grown to over 1,000 employees. I mean, that's incredible. And really, that's the goal, is how do we collaborate with, support these incredible companies on different hurdles, opportunities, whether it be sales, revenue growth, talent acquisition, corporate culture, this new remote hybrid work world that everyone is struggling with, frankly. And we pull all of the resources together, everything from advisory services to special talent attraction and recruitment internationally. I'm really, really proud of what we've achieved as the Scale-Up platform, and as part of that Scale-Up platform, and more broadly, our commitment to women founders and owners. So you would know this firsthand. I am incredibly passionate about elevating, equipping, and empowering more women founders, leaders in every single sector. So when I look back, the She Boot program that was launched together with the Capital Angel Network has a very special place in my heart. Invest Ottawa and the Capital Angel Network, with leadership, of course, from Jennifer Francis and Julia Elvidge, and 30 amazing women angel investors and more than 50 different advisors, all of whom have been either investors or entrepreneurs or founders directly, are coming together to help more women founders that are tech and tech enabled get funded. And this is an absolutely critical objective. And what I love about She Boot is it addresses both sides of the problem. We are helping to build up the pipeline of women founders with that potential and helping them to get investment ready and go and secure the capital they need to scale. And we're attracting more women angels into the investment landscape. And this is essential because research shows when more women are investing, more women get funded. And when you bring that diversity, equity lens to all of this work, we're not only helping more women, we're helping women from marginalized communities that really struggle and face very unique hurdles and barriers to accessing capital. In fact, only 2% of capital on this planet goes to solely women-founded and led companies. It's simply unacceptable. And so together, we have a model that's generating results results. Our goal is to help every single woman founder we work with get funded. There's been $11 million in follow-on funding in the last 2 years that I'm allowed to speak about, but there's more that we're not allowed to speak about because it's not public just yet. And our recent cohort of 15 founders from across the country, because NRC IRAP believed in the potential of this and has helped us to scale it Canada-wide. We're just incredible. I'm so inspired, I wanted to fund every single one of them.
That's amazing. Wow, that's amazing. That is really something to be super proud of. And just once again, showing what can be done if you put the right people at the table and work with as a team, as a family, as a collaborative union together, instead of trying to tackle this sometimes on your own, right? And that's so wonderful about this.
This is so true, and this is the greatest strength of our entire ecosystem, is collaboration. When we come together and we pool our resources, our expertise, our finances, our commitment, we can work together and create things that no one single organization, team, or individual can do. And International Women's Week, which builds on our commitment to support women founders and leaders, is a prime example of that. So this is where almost 60 organizations every year across this region, including our friends here at Canada North and at Hub350, together with others increasingly across the province, across the country, and around the world, come together to equip and elevate and inspire current and aspiring women leaders in every sector, whether it's tech, investment, and business, which of course entrepreneurship and economic development is our bailiwick, but all kinds of others, from government to media to academia, every single sector of the economy. And we put on a suite of events that's dedicated to creating opportunity and helping to propel those women leaders forward right across our economy. So that's another very special initiative, but all of this builds on our venture development suite and our commitment to making sure that we have a great pipeline of women founders. When you look more broadly, we have an incredible global expansion and talent team that now work together to build out opportunity, attracting new investment, companies, and talent into Ottawa from around the world, because we are a global tech hub. And what we have here is incredibly special. It is differentiated, and it offers us long-term strategic advantage for economic growth. The kind of talent that we are seeing from around the world that our talent team is helping to attract in is going to grow the talent pool here in Ottawa and make us more competitive as a region. Our foreign direct investment and business retention and expansion team are helping some of the major companies like the Nokia, Ericsson, BlackBerry, QNX that are a big part of AreaX.O to continually attract top talent and look at some of the specific challenges and opportunities that they're pursuing where we can lean in and help. I'm so proud of our team. I'm so proud of our community, and I'm so passionate about what we do here in Ottawa. And my goal next year is to make sure that as many people around the world know to drive that economic opportunity, to drive sales, to drive talent attraction, to drive new business, new market opportunity. And there's some really exciting things coming up.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. Oh my goodness. I'm like excited. I just want to get off and go, why am I wasting time? Let's get out there. Let's go do stuff, right? Why am I sitting? Thank you so much for being here, Sonya. Such a pleasure always listening to you and just knowing all the amazing, you just have this ability to just summarize or slightly at least capture and highlight all the great things that are happening. And I know that you and the team at Invest Ottawa really are a driving force behind a lot of this, and along with the team here at Canada North Business Association and Hub350. And as you say, right, bringing the partners together. And that's what we're celebrating, right, is bringing these partners together and seeing what can be done when we sit all the right people around the table, right? Collaboration
is absolutely key. It is the foundation on everything that we build at Invest Ottawa. We collaborate with so many different stakeholders across this region. Of course, here at KMBA and Hub350, all of our amazing top-notch post-secondary institutions, startups, early-stage companies, scaling companies, all kinds of multinationals, innovators, all the government labs, the regulators. I feel like we have the greatest privilege really in the world to collaborate with such top partners towards so many shared objectives. That includes everything from diversity, equity, and inclusion to how we create a more competitive economy, to how we help our companies scale and companies like those multinationals to grow and create jobs and wealth for everyone. The big focus is inclusive economic development. We're starting the next phase of our strategic plan refresh. It's hard to believe that it's been 5 full years since Michael Tremblay and our team came together together. And we're really excited to be collaborating so closely with many of these partners on the development. And there are some really, really exciting and incredibly important opportunities that we are coming against as we hopefully move out of this pandemic. Lots of unpredictability in the global world in which we live, and big global challenges. And we know that Ottawa has something very important to offer the world, and we're really focused on that.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Everybody here that joined us on our Digital Media Lab Hub 350 interview with Sonya, thank you so much for joining us. We hope to see you next time. Thanks, Sonya.